I totally forgot what I used to say, what I started with. If you're seeing this video, then I assume you've come to learn about ziplines, or UTG, or ziplines in UTG, a little bit of both even, dare I say. So, I will do my best to help you with that by, just trying to break it down for you. Ziplines. Title card. On a good number of maps, there are ziplines around to get to point A to point B. Duh. Now, obviously, they aren't all the same. Some are longer, steeper, or just easier to get to than others. There are also ziplines in areas that interact with the map differently as well. Each map has a unique zipline in my opinion, and I'll do my best to show you how to use them to their best ability so that you, yes you, can pull off a flashy clutch. Or, not. Who knows? Quick disclaimer, while yes, this is my video and my script, I did take creative inspiration from other, albeit better creators, such as Pyro, Sway, Roy2B, Syra, and Sugar, all of which I'll be linking in the description of this video. Please go watch them, as they are far more informative than I. Or, just finish this video first, maybe? Maybe, please? So, I'm not the best player.
May I? Thank you. Oh.
Hacking. But I'm also not inexperienced. To those who are already in this field of, content creation, go easy on me. It's my first type of video like this. Or don't. It's fine. Yes, there are many UTG videos made to help players get better. I'm making this video specifically about ziplines to help anyone who wants to hear it. Now, this technique isn't exactly beginner friendly, so hit up the channels linked in the description to learn a little bit, and then come back and try the text for yourself. But that's enough yapping. Let's get into the text. So you want to use ziplines, huh? Well, you've come to the right guy. Or one of the right guys. Like I said earlier, there are multiple maps with ziplines, each interacting with the map in their own way, some easier than others. The best way I can describe it is like the feel of the ziplines are either loose or tough, if that makes any sense. The maps Glass Houses, Westside Rock, Crossroads, and Craigville, in my personal opinion, these maps, I would consider them loose. Maps like Pizza Pie Parlor, Titanus Reservoir, Sword Fights on the Heights are a little tough compared to the rest. And there is a happy medium, kind of like in the middle between, loosey-goosey and tough. Nope, don't even. Which would consist of Faction Action, Festive Town, Raven Rock, and arguably Teapot Temple. You might have noticed, Eric, you didn't mention Cross Paths or Chaos Camp. I know! These maps are not worth going upwards or attempting zipline stasis. They are too steep and will send you backwards if and when you try. Trust me, compared to the others, it's honestly a waste of time. Some ziplines as a whole aren't worth going up or trying to stasis, whether they're too low and you'll get tagged, or too small. Those are factors, in my opinion, that dictate if a zipline is worth going on. Unless you're about it. Which I am not. The first zipline I'll be getting into is the Glass Houses. The Glass Houses have two ziplines on either side that lead to or from a tower located in the center of the... Yeah, I don't think I need to describe the map. You have eyes. These ziplines aren't the most interesting compared to some of the other maps. However, there is an issue I see with the placement. While stacking, I, arguably a mid-skilled player, have run into the issue of accidentally grabbing the zipline while stacking alongside of the wall right here. Honestly, it's completely avoidable, but if you want to be flashy or the zipline stasis tech, listen in, and pay attention. When grabbing a zipline near the end, you often lose almost, if not all, momentum, depending on the direction you're going. But do not fear, because this simple trick will maybe make your skill better. What I'm trying to say is players sometimes accidentally grab the line trying to vault, and it gets them tagged. There's a technique that can be done to help you propel yourself using your slide key and jumping while initially grabbing onto the zipline. This is called the anti-tech because it was made by a user anti-sleep. But calling it the zipline tech or zipline stasis is cooler in my opinion. So anyway, to do this tech, when you're on the zipline or just getting onto it, when your head or camera is slightly below the zipline, press space or jump to grab onto the zipline and slide whilst going up. Doing so correctly should bring you back up onto the zipline or even over top of it, where you can then rinse and repeat with space, slide key, space, or jump to remain on the zipline. Once you have this tech relatively mastered, you don't even have to transfer to the zipline after. As long as you can avoid getting caught and or losing your momentum, the rest is up to you. Oh, you can also do this, which I think is pretty fun. Moving on to another map you might want to know about, Raven Rock. Title card. The zipline here can honest to God come in clutch, especially in a higher skilled lobby. Not a whole lot of skilled players know about the zipline stasis tech, which is, trademark mine now. Just kidding. But a lot of players know how to play well on Raven Rock. God damn it. The way I personally get onto the zipline is I simply jump from the castle, get myself under it slightly, and proceed with the jump key to grab, then slide key, and then the jump key to carry me back up, and repeating. Grab, slide, jump. Another helpful tip is to make sure you have a relatively good lead when running onto it. If you don't, depending on how you get to this little castle in the corner here, they could tag you before you even get to the zipline. I mentioned this here and not on glass houses for a couple of reasons. Without the zipline tech itself, running onto the zipline can get you far, so they can just run, jump, and slide to you and tag you. The other reason would be because of the trees. Here you can see how easy it is to scale the trees and tag someone up on the zipline. I have my raycast enabled so you can see how much reach players have when they try to get you. If you want to remain on the zipline, the best place to do it is over the waterfall. That way, the only way to get to you is to either know the tech or go up the tower. So, to counter that, just leave the zipline. Faction action. Title card. Yes. Observe. The longest zipline and one of my favorites. This one is more straightforward when it comes to interacting with the map itself. It isn't in the way of any stacking and can get you down relatively quick. That's not to say it can't be used. Depending on the average skill level in your server, you could even get away with zipline stasis. Or clearing the whole thing in general to escape a mob of freezers or even an explosive friend. However, there is an underlying danger that comes with this zipline. I can recall at least twice where I've been moving up the zipline or just staying still on it, and this cannon giving me a slap to the face. It's annoying, yeah, but just keep an eye out and pay attention where it's aiming because you honestly never know. The zipline is in sort of an awkward location, so I found a couple spots where you can get a good go at it. Here from this arch, one from this tree, and even over here on the rock wall. There's another as well. If you're able to stack momentum up this ramp, vault over to avoid losing it, then grabbing on to the start of the zipline, then you'll be able to cross it in no time. Again, there isn't much to this zipline in particular, but I thought it was worth noting since seeing that it's the largest compared to the rest. Forgot to record this because I didn't have it written out. I know I mentioned, oh shit, why do I always mess up? I know I mentioned all the maps with the ziplines, but I only covered 3. If this video ends up getting any or enough traction, I'll make a complete video covering the rest. Please, if you're a pro, and you have any tips for me, comment, please. I'm all about learning and improving and helping others improve as well. If you see this video and you see me in public server, don't talk to me. Kidding. But say hi, do whatever. If you genuinely hate me after watching this video, tell me. Kidding again. Anyway, if you like what you see, don't watch my other videos because they're embarrassing, and maybe subscribe. Thanks.